Hey guys, welcome to this introductory session of Android app development by Collabra Tech, which is a leading training provider across the globe. Sorry. In this session, we'll come to know about basics of Android, what is the current position in the market, and what are the future trends of Android. Also, we'll come to know that what this course offers to you. So to start with, what is Android? Android is basically a mobile operating system that is developed by Google, and it is based on the Linux kernel. Earlier it was designed for some devices like mobile phones and tablets, but as you know, now it is not limited to those devices at all. To be more precise, I would rather say that it is not an operating system, but it's a software bunch which consists of operating system, some middleware, and key applications. So this is the architecture. At the very bottom you can see the Linux kernel, and at the top you may find some applications. In the middleware you may find hardware acceleration layer, some native libraries, Android framework, and Android runtime. Talking to the Android version, we all know that the latest Android version in the market to the end devices, I can say, that is Nova. And there is an interesting fact about Android versions is it has a pattern that all the versions are in alphabetical order. So if you can see, it starts with C. And also I want to share that the very first version of Android, obviously it was a testing version, that was alpha. It was followed by beta. So it starts with A, alpha, beta, cupcake, donut, eclair, and the latest version to the end device is Nougat. Also, you may find that Android O version has already released, but it is for developers preview only. So this is about Android versions. Now coming to the Android current position in the market, according to a Gartner report, you can see that number of Android devices are growing with a 26% increase year over year, and this image shows that in 2016 the Android market share of smartphone market, that is 86.2%. Also, it is not limited to technology industry only. You can see these all industries are covered by Android applications, because be it a small business or a large business, everyone nowadays are willing to have their application. Now what is the future? As we know, Google is actively working on Android development, and we can see in the news like Android Auto is coming now, Android enabled car is coming in the market, Android Things is on the roll now. So it is not limited to mobiles and tablets anymore. In future you can see Android in every devices which has some operational unit. So this is the future for Android. And if we talk about salary trends, so you can see that mobile developer salary, this is the regarding US digits. So you can see in this graph or an image that Android developer salary is over $1 lakh US dollar per annum, which is comparatively higher than iOS developers. So this is one of the leading reasons that you can opt for this course. Now, why you should go for Android development? So the very first thing, that is open source technology. So without any investment, you can start your development. It is having a very developer friendly tools like Android Studio, that is the official IDE for Android application development now. Now it is coming up with Gradle build tool, so it is very user friendly. So it is very easy to develop Android application using this developer friendly tools. Again, it has a RAC code that it is rapidly updated with the time compared to other technology. Again, Android phones are having user friendly operations, so it will increase the users of Android as we show in previous slide. And it has a market that is, we already know, that is Google Play, which is again cost effective for developers as well in compared to iOS and other markets. So this may be the driving forces to opt for Android development training. Now, why you should choose this particular course? Because it is 24 hours instructor led training, and here you can experience the best e-learning classroom, virtual classroom, where you can raise your queries in real-time training. There will be thoroughly practical sessions, so you will be having hands-on practices on Android development codes, obviously, which is developed in Java language. Through this session or through this course, you are developing some real-time applications which later on you can publish to your Play Stores. And obviously at the end of successfully completion of this course, you will have a Collabora TACT certification which is globally recommended. Now coming to the content of this course, we have divided this course in 12 units. To begin with, we'll start with Android history and introduction. It will be followed by some development tools introduction like Android Studio, then Gradle, and how to work with ADB tools. Then coming to the core part of Android development, we'll be going through activities, then UI development, intents, and coming to the advanced UI topic, we'll be covering material design, that is the very new concept developed by the Google to effectively design your application. We'll be covering Android threading and a very essential part of the Android nowadays, that is fragments, some advanced views like list view, recycler views, and all those things. Again, a core component, services, notification and broadcast receiver in Android, which will be followed by content providers and job schedulers. Coming to the databases, we'll be covering two types of databases, that is a local database, which is SQLite database, and we'll also see how to work with network databases, that will be covered in networking part. In Android storage system, we'll be looking after how to deal with internal and external storage in Android applications. Then application widgets, that you put it on your home screen to access the app easily, how to create those widgets and how to deal with those, that will be covered. And we'll be dealing with Google Maps API, so how to use location service, how to use Google Map in your application, and the detailed description will be covered. Coming to the end of this development, we'll be covering Android application testing, which is very essential part of any development, how to debug your Android application to effectively solve your runtime errors. And obviously at last, you will be taught that how to put your application on Google Play Store. So this is the course, or this is the training you will be getting if you enroll for this course. For any further queries, you can contact us. Contact details are displayed on our website. Thank you guys.